Hello everyone. Today we're looking at the new 2023 Acura MDX Advance. So how does the interior stack up to the competition? Let's go ahead and find out. Now walking up to the side of the 2023 MDX, you have your normal key fob. You do have remote start. Let me show you that. And this is a really cool key fob. You can actually push that button and pull out this part to give you an actual key. You do also have a revised smart entry system that was new for last year, but I forgot to show you that. Walkaway auto lock is revised, and you do also have 3 lines to lock it. To unlock it, grab the handle. And let us take a look at this lovely door panel. You have some soft touch plastic along the top. It's not a zonk because you have to have a little bit of everything, even the cheap materials sometimes. You do actually have your blind spot monitor right there. That's pretty cool. And you have lots of leather that runs all throughout here. This is the same leather as your seats. You have a nicely leather padded armrest and a little tray to put your key fob. I'm glad that you have flat black around your switch gear so it won't attract many fingerprints. Automatic one-touch up and down windows for all 4. Window lock, power lock, and unlock. And you have your mirror adjust with your power folding mirrors button. And you have some gloss black here. 3-person memory seats for the driver. And you have brushed aluminum for your door release. And you have this lovely open pore authentic wood trim. It is absolutely beautiful. This is part of your ELS Studio sound system, and you have a little bit of plastic along the bottom with a smaller door pocket and your bottle holder. You have a little illuminated door sill right there, and you have your seat adjustments. I'll have to show you this a little bit later, but you do have 16 ways of power adjusting. So you've got up and down, bolster adjustment, thigh support adjustment. I'll have to show you this part in depth later. But let's go ahead and hop in. So now inside the cabin of the 2023 Acura MDX Advance. Right off the bat, it is absolutely lovely. Let me show you the seats. These look super fancy. Indeed they are. This is premium Milano leather, perforated. I love the piping, contrast stitching. Headrests move back and forth, so you can make it do that. The seats are just wonderful. They're so comfortable. So much more comfortable than last year. Just amazing. Let's take a look down here. You've got controls for your head-up display. This is to adjust the brightness of your head-up display. This is for your safety features, traction control off, and your front and rear parking sensors. You have 2 fake buttons, and this will adjust the brightness of your gauge clusters. Down here, you have your electronic parking brake. To start it up, put your foot on the brake and push the illuminated button. You will be greeted with a 12.3-inch digital display. So it is absolutely lovely. I love this digital display. It is being found on more Honda products now. Let's get into it. So I have a little control here. You can scroll through some things right here. Let's push that. So let's see. Let's do gauge layout. And then let's try advanced. So that will give you that. Let's try that again. And then we'll do gauge layout again. And then let's try crafted. That's what you will have for here. And then let's keep scrolling through the different things here. So let's leave it at the super handling all-wheel drive thing. Okay, there. So I love this digital display. See, you actually have a little MDX in the middle, so if you turn on the headlights, that will light up. If there's a car in front of you, the car will be there. You also have that for your brake lights. You see that is on right now. You also can do it with your 3-turn signal flash. That turn signal will light up. So, very simple. I like how you have the speed limit right there, your digital numbers for your speedometer, tachometer, and your speedometer. So let's go ahead and take a look at our steering wheel, because it's amazing. First of all, the leather is unbelievable. Like, you will want to hold on to this all day. Steering, very light, very nice. Love it. You've got your volume controls right here. I don't know what that is for. I think it's for your Bluetooth. That is for your voice command. That's to go back. And your apps for your head-up display. Just look at that head-up display. Okay, I found out what that rotary dial was for. It's for your head-up display. It's amazing. We'll just go back for now. Yep. Click that back button right there for your head-up display. I just love this leather. It is heated, so you click that button there. You have your gauge cluster adjustments. That's to do your cruise control, and this is your cruise control switch. Lane tracing assist, and your distance for your cruise control, and that's also part of your cruise control. So you do have some chrome here. I love the stitching here. Acura does a very good job with the horn button. Steering wheel is really weird looking. We expect this would be more flattened out. Still nice that it has that on this. Let's do our power windows and horn test. Let's see. One touch. Also, if you want to see the power folding mirrors in action, there you go. And it looks like everyone is out of the way. Let's do our horn test. Pretty nice sounding horn. Auto word touch up and down. Yeah, the horn is great. Let's go ahead and take a look at the materials because they're unbelievable. So you've got some wood trim there, gloss black around your vents. Look at all of this leather. All of this is leather. All of it. All of this is also leather. Look at this. Love the white contrast stitching. Even all of this is leather. You've got your open pore wood across the dash. Soft touch leatherette. Like, there's no plastic around here. Except for this, but this is a special plastic. This is gloss black plastic. Same with all of this. Yeah, like, on different cars, this would be plastic, but no. On the MDX Advanced, this is leather. That is the way to do it. So let's go ahead and move forward with our windshield washer test because it's a little bit dirty, if you can see that. That's great for the front and for the rear. Pretty good. So I think that the windshield washers are pretty nice. You can actually tilt your head up display. Let me show you that. Push that button. Okay, pretty nice. Well, let's go ahead and move forward with the infotainment system. It is really weird. So rest your arm here, rest your wrist there, and then control with the touchpad. So the touchpad is really weird, as I said. Where you touch on the touchpad corresponds to where you touch on the screen. You can skim over the touchpad to select something. Let's go to, well, if you move quickly in the opposite direction, it will move. Let's say you scroll to the left, it will move to the right. So one thing to keep in mind. Let's go to settings. So you skim over touchpad to get there, and then once you do, you push down, or you can touch this. So that's pretty cool. You've got your vehicle settings. Watch my settings video on this because this is not an in-depth settings video. So click the back button, or you can click the home button. Pretty easy to use once you get used to it. You also have controls for your split screen. Move it up to clock. Clock is the best one to do. Well, let's move over to our backup camera. It's pretty nice, actually. So, high resolution backup camera, it's a little bit dirty, unfortunately. Active trajectory, 360 camera. There's my tripod right there. You can use the touchpad to move different views. So let's go back here. And then when you put it in drive, you have a forward-facing camera. Active trajectory there too. Let's put it back in park. You also have a camera button on the side. I'm not going to use that right now. Let's move over to our wheel display. Alright, there we go. There are the 20-inch alloy wheels. You can see it on both sides, but yeah, it's a great display, guys. 4 cameras contribute to make up that 360 camera. You see the front tires will actually move when you move the steering wheel. Let's push that to deactivate the camera, and there we go. So we've got brake hold. So if I activate brake hold, to enable brake hold, put on your seatbelt and then push. So let me do just that. Brake hold is basically a system where when you're in drive, you don't have to hold the brake when you're at a stoplight. It just holds it for you. So let's push that. Brake hold system, standby. So we'll have it in drive. You must be at a complete stop for this. Let's see if it works. It works. And then when you want to deactivate it, put it in a different gear, or just step on the gas. But let's put it back in park. And then there we go. So yeah, everything is very nice. You actually have a peekaboo USB port there. You have a phone holder, 2 cup holders, wireless phone charger. Even this is there, which is really nice. Really weird that they put gloss black plastic here, but I need to show you something. Dynamic modes. So you can switch dynamic modes to switch which mode you want. I love the animations. So there's snow mode, we'll be using that. So I don't really like the comfort gauge cluster, so I want to change that. I'm gonna hold that button to do individual mode. You see, like everything, you can control everything. Even though we have it in comfort mode, you can change the gauge to sport. This is really cool. So you can try sport, normal, really cool. And then you just go back, you can change the suspension, everything. We turned off auto start stop permanently here, so just remember to hold that Acura button. Let's go back to home. Yeah, so that's really cool. Now in individual mode, if you want it in comfort mode and everything else, not in comfort, like comfort steering is way too light, comfort suspension is way too wobbly and unbalanced, comfort engine responsiveness is very dull. So we wanted it in sport engine responsiveness, sport gauge clusters, normal steering. So yeah, that's what individual mode is for. If you turn off the car, besides the goodbye noise, you turn it back on, it's gonna go back to comfort gauge clusters. We don't want that. So we have to push that, just push that button, and then it'll go back to the settings you originally had. So, pretty clever. I like that they did that. Climate controls. Very simple, very easy to use. You've got your fan speed, physical buttons for your climate controls, and you've got 3 stages of heated seats, 3 stages of ventilated seats, and an automatic seat heater. We'll turn that off, and now let's just click that button. And you do have 3 stages of heated seats and ventilated, 3 stages of climate controls, excuse me. And now taking a look at storage, it kind of sucks. So, not the best storage. I know they could have done better. The ergonomics on this center console are not that great. Let me get out all of our junk so you can see. So, yeah, not that great. Last generation was way better with the 2 doors to get in there. Let's push that button to come here. You've got more storage in this shallower place than last generation. We'll keep that wire in here if it will stay. So, yeah, not great on the storage, Acura. So let me just pull that up. We'll put our stuff. So I could barely make this close. At least it's a nicely leather-padded armrest. Up top, you have controls for your roadside assistance, your door light settings, and you can close your power shade for your panoramic sunroof, or open it. And you also have a nice panoramic sunroof. That's really cool. That's very cool car. And let's go ahead and get on the passenger side, see what Acura is bringing to the table for 2023, especially on this advanced model. So this one has your shades, they're manual. You also have more wood trim. And yeah, let's hop inside. Seats are also premium Milano leather. And you can just take this little part out for your anchors, and then you just store it in the little cubby in the trunk. Now here is where some plastic is present. That's plastic. I know why they did that. Last generation, it was really hard to clean the backs of the seats when the kids would take it. Now it's really easy with this plastic. Makes it look really terrible though. Seat pockets, normal. They will hold the items very nicely, like this hand sanitizer. I don't like some seat pockets where they just let everything sink to the bottom. Not on this one. Let's move over to our command center. You've got climate controls, 3rd stage. Heated seats, 3 stages for the outboard seats. You also have some gloss black plastic on the switchgear. And you have a household style outlet, 12-volt power outlet, and 2 USB-A ports. Now, here, you have a very nicely leather-padded armrest. You have a little tray for some goldfish, and you have 2 small little cup holders. You can actually put this up to make for a 7th seat. That is surprisingly super comfortable. To just put up the headrest, it's awesome. And the panoramic sunroof makes it even better. But let's say you don't need that seat. I hope you don't, because you can just do this. And then that will come down, and then you can pull the strap to completely remove this middle seat. That is something that most cars do not have. Since the 2023 Honda Pilot shares so much with this Acura MDX, it will also have this, but it has an extra thing where it can store under the false floor of the cargo floor because it has a donut sphere. But we're not talking about Honda Pilots, but we're going to talk about the Acura MDX's 3rd row. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, cargo time. It cannot get any simpler than this. You simply pick underneath the bumper, and then it will lift up. That's your hands-free access. It also has walk-away close. So 16.3 cubic feet of cargo room with the third row up. There's your beautiful parchment color. Yeah, this is carpet, so it will get some yucky stuff on it if you so choose, or you can put in that cargo tray. So you have a little hook here. You just simply push that there. 12-volt power outlet and your walk-away close button. And this is the cubby where you store those anchors from the second row. We have an umbrella there, obviously. That's for your cargo cover, and you have 2 hooks. Let me fold down the third row, and then I'll get into the false bottom. You pull that lever, headrest will go down, and then you push it down. This will reveal 37 cubic feet of cargo room. And now for that false floor. It's really weird. So, no hinges this year. You do have a lot of storage under there, but here's the weird thing. You can actually take it out, flip it around, and then it has a plastic side, so you can put your Five Guys fries, which are usually soggy and leave a yucky puddle. You can clean it up very easily. You can actually put it at the bottom of the floor in case you want to stack up your groceries. So let's put it back here, and then I can show you your cargo tray. Here it is. It's the folding type, and it fits in very nicely. Let's see if I can actually get it in here. It's a little bit tricky to bring in. I'll get that out of there. Okay. So that's kind of weird getting this in here. That should be good. There that is. And then you can fold down your second row seats just by doing this. You move car seat, pull that lever, and then that will fold down for a maximum of 95 cubic feet of cargo room. When you're done, you can grab all your groceries and then casually walk away from the trunk, and then it will close.